like we got a little bit of an echo here. It is kind of loud. Oh yeah, it's very loud. Alrighty. You gotta shut up. Okay, boys, what are we reacting to today? We got all this Toast Malone. Yeah, my YouTube homepage has been a little rough lately. I don't know what all that's about. Man, there really ain't much here today. Are you kidding me right now? Shut the fuck up. If Pokemon had an Earth type. Are you shitting me right now? Hmm. Wizard of Legend 2. Jesus, y'all remember fucking Monster House? That shit's wild. You know what? I didn't finish watching this earlier.
Good morning, boys. Cheers. Hope you're all doing well.
But I was like,
even had a relationship out of an obligation just to get a green card before. That went on for much longer than I should have let it go on for. I have never really felt proud of my partner until today. And I will say, it is such a euphoric feeling, not being embarrassed to show them to the person, the simple thing that you look for, and is, are you proud to call them your partner? This will really open your eyes. When you go around your friends, do you want to bring them? When you go to talk to your family, do you want to talk about them? When they're standing by your side, are you happy to be standing by them? And it seems so obvious to some of you. To some of you, that concept might seem so obvious. But to a lot of you, it's not. And I know it's not. And a lot of you might be having a realization of, oh, no, I don't feel that way at all. And I really want you to think why that is. Now, it's getting harder and harder to be proud of who you are in a relationship with due to the content that your female, specifically female, companions are digesting. Now, I'm not going to lie that incel content for men is now higher than ever, which I consume quite a lot of, and I think it's hilarious, to be honest, but I don't take it seriously. But there are some people who think that women are like dogs, and like they don't deserve respect, and why the fuck would I waste my time with any of these fucking women when I can just be gay and have sex with my homies? When in reality, women are great, men are great, but it's when they have a perfect working relationship is when it works the best. Now, when is that? I'm a very old-fashioned type of guy. I believe in a traditional type of relationship because it's worked for hundreds of thousands of years, and it will continue to work for hundreds of thousands of years. However, with more rise of women being told, if you have a kid, your life is completely over. First of all, shut the fuck up. Having a child with someone you love and finding someone to marry, someone that you love and you're proud of, is the most beautiful thing that you can do in this entire human existence that we live. There's a lot of women saying, Jesus, stop me if you know what I'm talking about. 34, 35, 32-year-old women saying, I want to play video games for the rest of my life. Oh my God, what a sad, miserable fucking experience you have. And then you have people like, oh dude, what are you doing, man? Like, why are you hating on these people? Because they're wasting their fucking life. Are you telling me that I'm a bad guy because I tell an alcoholic to stop fucking drinking? I'm sorry it's not what they want to hear, but unfortunately it's what's best for them. And while all these people waste their fucking life, waste their eggs inside their body, having fun and playing video games and being a whore, fucking random men, they're wasting time where they could be finding that one true person to spend the rest of their life with and have a happy, beautiful family with. I'm sorry, I'm not the bad guy for letting these people know, congratulations, you're wasting your fucking life. Straight up. And you're not going to make me feel like I'm a bad guy. And I don't care how many OnlyFans sluts tell me, Well, let them do what they want. Okay, great. Yes, enjoy all the marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamines, and alcohol. Have fun. Oh, yes, now I'm the good guy because I'm an enabler. Jesus fucking Christ. I really hate how we live in this world where people think, and I've talked about this so much before, people think you're a good guy if you tell people what they want to hear. I'm sorry, the good people are going to be the ones who tell you what you fucking need to hear. And that's the bottom fucking line. Enjoy wasting your fucking life, but I promise you, when you're 50 and you realize all that shit did was kill your fucking liver and leave you with 50,000 burnt bridges with men you never cared about, you'll think, damn, maybe I shouldn't have played so much Valorant. There's so many streamers that I just have pity for because they think they're happy, they think they're successful because their numbers are going up and they're playing all these games, but when all of that fades, they'll realize what they've built up, and all that is a massive pile of money that will be useful for nothing when they can't find a single partner because they're so self-obsessed, nobody wants to fucking deal with them besides their fucking schizos who are probably going to kill them in their fucking sleep. Sorry guys, you know, I really enjoy being that guy, but that's the truth. There's so much poison in the woman's mind. Yeah, you know, having kids is bad. You know, having a guy who wants to take care of you and let you know what the right thing to do is bad. Like, oh my fucking God. The idea of listening to a man is like the equivalent of them putting a fucking shotgun in their fucking mouth. Like, it's really that bad. Like, for real. Is it really so bad to find a guy who will devote himself to you and make sure that he will protect you? And I'm sorry, there's a lot of women who do need protecting. They do. It's a fucking dangerous world. It is. We already see what happens on the fucking buses and subways. It's fucking bad. Okay? It is. But the idea that having a man who loves you and respects you and will do anything for you and will guide you when you need guidance is such a horrible thing. It's like, are we really going to act like that's terrible? And fellas, I do want to let you know, you should also respect your wife. You should also respect your partner. Obviously, oh God, I feel gay calling it partner. Jesus Christ. Your wife. You should. A relationship is about balance. A relationship is about being able to respect each other. Just like a woman should be able to obey her husband, a husband should also be able to obey the wife and make sure that it is a good, healthy, functioning relationship. Have your roles. Personally, I prefer the roles of me being a caretaker and my partner being taking care of the home and the kids and the pets. I think that's great. However, you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's just the type of man that I like to be. I like being a provider. I like being a worker. I like being a protector. I like being a nurturer. Yeah, I think it's great. Obviously, every relationship is different. That's just one that I enjoy. But ladies, it's okay to be a housewife. I know there's a lot, and I get this message a lot, actually. I mean this genuinely. And I can post a compilation of this on Twitter, of how many women reach out to me, and they say, thank you for praising the housewife style. There are so many women who have been brainwashed to think that just being a good, obedient wife, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, and taking care of the husband is some like, oh my God, you're such a slave. No, it's a beautiful thing. It is one of the most useful things that any man can have is let your man go out into the wild, bring home the food, bring home the supplies, bring home the bread, while your wife is out there taking care of the house, big smiles, hugs, kisses, passionate sex, and, you know, making sure everything runs smooth at home. It's a great life. It really is. It's a perfect balance. And I feel so horrible for the rise of the girl bosses who are going to realize that the biggest mistake that they're making is just villainizing anybody who wants to love and take care of them. It's embarrassing. It is. And I do think influencers like Pokemon and Co. are largely to blame for a lot of this rise and that mentality of we don't need no man. And the worst part is, do you want to know why so many of these content creators are in this scenario where they say you don't need any man, I don't need no man? It's because they all have a man. It's because they're all in relationships. And they understand that if they were to go public with that relationship, all of their Simpson gooners wouldn't watch their content anymore and would fill their DMs with death threats saying, oh my God, you cheated on me. That's the bottom line. And if you want to disagree with me, you can, but you're wrong. Every single one of these people is in a relationship. They are, guys. They are. They're going to tell you that they're not, but it's crazy how many secret relationships we found out recently. Why do you think that is? They just lie to you. That's what they do, because they see you as a dollar sign, and they understand that if they were to be truthful in any way whatsoever, whether that's their relationship status or even worse, their politics, they would lose your financial support. Guys, I'm going to tell you something that you need to hear. Just because you tier 3 sub to a girl on the internet doesn't mean that you're dating them. Well, there is one. There was a VTuber who was flying out their tier 3s and having sex with them, and that was just wild. But
Wild.
I'm not going to talk about that right now. But I could, but I won't.
That's a story for another time.
Shit's crazy in the streaming world, and it feels great going from being in that environment to saying, you know what, I'm good. Never meet your heroes. Besides a couple. There's a couple good ones out there. I would shout them out, but I'll be called a glazer again. But I do love the people who have been good to me, and man, I promise you, when I come back to streaming very soon, there's going to be a lot to talk about. Especially all these people who sure do talk a lot because they think I'm not coming back. Y'all have been drama-free for a while, but I can't wait to take the mask off of all these wholesome creators that just live a lie. There's a lot of people who are very afraid of me right now because they understand that I don't want to partake in that lifestyle anymore. I don't want to partake in that environment. I don't want to partake in that circle anymore. I have no desire. I've seen it. And it's all glitz and glam and it's all fucking fake. I don't need that shit. I don't want that shit. And man, I no longer have any shackles binding me for talking about it. To quote a miserable man, it's demon time.
It's demon time.
Oh, flip fucking hair. Oh, it's demon time, guys. Oh, it's the omnibus. What the fuck's it called? The Omnitrix Ben 10. Life's good. Thanks for listening. Did I say anything cool? I don't know. Yeah, I love doing these things. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Well, that was that. Fucking, now what? We just scroll down Twitter, I guess. Oh god, Evan loves Worf. This fucking guy. Alright, now, let's sit back and look at this. Okay. Alright, Daily Mail says, sex attack horror as young Italian couple are surrounded by 3 migrants to smash into their car and force boyfriend to watch as they rape his 18-year-old fiancé. Terrible story. Tragic story. I'm guessing, is this in Italy? And then Eva Vlar or something says, this is what I mean when I say migrant white rapes and assaults in Europe are genocidal in nature. So, okay, it is Italy and Europe. They forced the boyfriend to watch for a reason. They want to make him feel completely powerless and break both their souls. These rapes are a war tactic. We need to act and remigrate millions. So, this lady is making this argument that the migrants doing these crimes on white people in Europe are doing so with an intention of genocide. Now, I don't know how true that is. I think it's a lot more simple than that. The second paragraph seems more like what's really going on than like, oh, genocide. And then the last sentence, I would say these rapes are a war tactic. I don't really know. I think it's just I think it's a lack of respect for human life. I think a lot of these cultures don't see people outside of their culture as legitimate human beings. So, like, of course, maybe they just don't see any people, but like, brown people will go to a white country and just do whatever they want because they don't really see white people as like actual people. Evan says this, and because Elon Musk reposted this, and it is saying we need to act to remigrate millions, which is, the whole tweet, she kind of blew things out of proportion, but she did come to the right conclusion. Is we need to act to remigrate millions. Evan says he is calling for ethnic cleansing. So, in his mind, remigration equals ethnic cleansing. Only ever for the migrants. It's like, I cannot believe this guy's a real account. That's actually like how I just live life. I take serious what needs to be taken seriously, and I straight up just laugh at everything else. Tucker says he hates the GOP. He's just okay. Dude, fucking Gino, like, yeah, we don't really see too much of Toastworth anymore. She makes sense because pretty much, like, the entire world of Twilight Princess, of the 1,000-Year Door is kind of self-contained. And it's canonically within a storybook, so it doesn't even actually happen. So then why would she ever make an appearance again? Okay, like this. Unless people pretend they were very interested in the predators. No one's pretending. Like, no one cared about this shit until biological men started competing against women. Wow. Holy shit. Man, that's a black pilling fucking thread right there. I mean, look, that's kind of a big difference. But I mean, I don't fucking know. Man, give me something. Bro, YouTube fucking sucks today. It's been like this for a week. Whatever, I got on a little bit. See you guys in the future.